Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. Sorry for the late start. David, try exclamation point gold. Let's see, but congrats at first. Mark, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well. Alright. We're gonna get right into things because again, late start. We're mostly just doing dailies at this point because it's so late and I can't stream that long today. But let's dive in. That transition. I gotta see. I'm getting like, encoding overload errors. There we go. I even had to close Discord on my computer and just do all the notifications on my iPad. But probably due for a computer restart at some point. How's everyone doing today? Anyone play any Fire Emblem Shadows today? How you doing, David? How you doing, Mark? David, can you try if exclamation point gold works? I don't know if points is supposed to work or not. I thought it's supposed to because it's the default, but since we did change the name to gold, that might work. So if you can, try that one. I guess if we have time, we can do this. Dromases. Nice weather for Dromases. Event. We can also do aptitude showcase. If we're gonna do any of this, did I do this yet this week? Yes, I did. I haven't used those yet. Hey, Bowshock. I need Shadows. I haven't played yet today. But how are you? I'm gonna switch over to controller.
What the fey?
What the fey? Yes, the masterpiece we took for granted. Have you been playing Bowshock? Have you been playing either Fire Emblem Shadows or Genshin? Looks like we have a couple polls we can do in Star Rail. Why don't I do the aptitude showcase? That way I can get 40 stellar jades. Evernight.
Play nice.
What did even that do? But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Again, sorry for the late start. I have Castris and Spell, so I'm basically green Hyacinth.
We can do it! Again. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Delay the wind. As you wish.
Lurk, thank you for the Lurk Dragon. Yeah, sorry we started so late. So I'm mostly just doing like dailies at this point. Let's see if we can get some Jades here to maybe do a couple pulls. For Saber's Light Cone, please. Where's the next on the team?
Is that it?
Continue patrol.
I was expecting.
Away we go.
Nothing but a force. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Glimpse in the night. Hey! This big diamond! It's all yours! Endless rhythm. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl.
Hey Daito, are you thinking to play a Game of the Year Fire Emblem Shadow again?
Time to twirl.
I mean, I'll play it again. I wasn't looking forward to it, but I'll play it again. Have you started Daito?
Open sesame. Time to twirl. This big diamond! It's all yours!
You have? Okay, okay. It's weird that we can't add friends in the game. I don't know why. Bum, bum, bum. What are your actual thoughts on it, though? Yeah, it's kind of fun once you catch the rhythm, at least being the imposter. I guess. I just don't like this is part of the reason why I don't play Among Us. I'm not a big fan of like these types of games. Simlupa Shadow has furries. There are other furries in other Fire Emblem games. This is not the first time Simlupa. But wait, Simlupa, have you tried playing it? Wait. Simlupa, you're willing to play Shadows, but not Fire Emblem Heroes. What the heck? It's like a delay there. How's it going, Simlupa? Simlupa's been chugging along in the Xenoblade 3 DLC. I think they're ahead of me now. Isha. Has Fire Emblem. Do I need to point out evidence? No, I'm just confused as to like, because you never played Fire Emblem Heroes. Well, okay, like maybe for like 5 minutes. But then like, if you're willing to play Shadows, like Fire Emblem Heroes is way more like a typical Fire Emblem game than Shadows is.
Recount. Netmark activate. Time for good old counter. I shall be
Like the game's not awful. It's just like I don't enjoy it.
Ready for another?
Lurkin, thank you for the Lurk Destiny. We'll do a poll or so for Saber's Light Cone. We're mostly doing our dailies today.
Recount. The 10 Lords decree. Hereby
I hope you're
ordained.
doing well.
I shall be the judge. Please be polite.
Being on the light side is kind of messy because you're doing teamwork in order to win. Most of my time when my teammate dies, they just stop using spells.
Recount.
That's understand. I don't think I've run into that often. Like I usually had teammates that even if after they died, they still help out. Let's see. Calling. You're at calling that. Okay. 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 Seem familiar. I'm using dead body as a punching bag, so I can place it with my teammates so they can keep fighting. I'll come back. I'll keep playing because I want to at least continue in the story, you know.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Forward.
Trying to unlock everything I can. I already have Dimitri. Nice. Like if the game gets updated, the game might have a chance. I mean, I just feel like as it is, it's hard to like the game in its current point. But keep in mind, even Heroes was very bare bones when it first launched. So I'll keep an open mind. It's not there yet for me. I understand why he's a lion, but they could have done the funniest thing by making him a boar. That is a missed opportunity, I think. I mean, they have two forms. Why couldn't the regular be a lion and then like the demonic one be a boar? 17. We're calling them to buy the number now. Remember when Simbloopa Dragon Quest was just Simbloopa? They're calling me numbers.
Hereby ordained.
Remember when they were just Simbloopa?
Recount. Just a little something.
What? I'm still exist?
I shall be the
But
judge.
remember when Simbloopa Dragon Quest was just Simbloopa? And you're like, oh, I can't change my name for 2 months. You just merged the name now.
Recount. No one missed the Marstruck.
Say here. I'll have to create another scene though, because besides even Fire Emblem Shadows, there are other things where I need to create a scene where it's a landscape phone.
I shall be the judge.
Cause like when I do like web events for like for Hoyo Lab or whatever, the hell is this redesign? What's with his face? It looks weird. Oh my god, I'm out of space. Who do I get rid of? Uh-oh. We have a problem. Oops. To figure out how to make space there. How many pulls do I have? Single battle, have at least 4 ally member sprites. Oh yeah, well, it's from the demo, the character demo. Wait, Simple, but do you play any mobile games? Or is it mostly just Xenoblade these days? Yeah, playing a Gundam gacha games line. I'm just kind of curious if you play mobile games. Like, I know, like when we try to get you to play Heroes, you're like, we'll see. And you technically have an account, but you like never play it. I was just curious if like maybe you didn't like to play a lot of mobile games. Because obviously you play your Switch stuff. Yeah, If you're looking for a mobile game to play, you should play Genshin. Remember that Moika and Capitano fight you saw? And remember, Simba, the new area, the new region, Nodcry, is very technological. So they have a lot of like robots and stuff. Big Juicy Not welcome in. How you doing today? Did you play any more of Shadows? I haven't played yet today. And I'm gonna keep going with it just to like continue the story to see see how it turns out. But we'll be honest, I'm not loving it. But to be fair, Fire Emblem Heroes was even very bare bones at the start too. But at least we could kind of see the promise, right? We can collect at least characters that we knew and were familiar with. But what are we thinking about Fire Emblem? Yeah, it's not my favorite now. I'm not enjoying it a ton, but I'm still keeping an open mind. We're gonna keep going with it for a little bit. Nobu's just welcome in as well. How are you today? Played it? Yeah. You know, it's a game. It's a game. I will say, it's probably my least favorite game that I've spent more than 2 hours on. But again, it was day one. If I'm gonna be fair, we gotta give it a couple updates to see how things evolve.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Stand still.
Are you gonna keep playing it, Big Juicy Nut, or are you giving it up? Because I know a lot of people that like tried it, didn't like it, and are deleting it right away.
Time to say bye. Boom. Being intoxicated. Stand still. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's see. Can't play the new game because my phone ain't updated. Ah, that's right. I think you did mention that. Yeah. Honestly, the gameplay ain't my cup of tea. Like, same. I'm trying to give it a chance, but. I'm gonna check something on my Faye here. Not Faye, on my phone. It was on Faye. I don't know how often I'll play it, but I'll keep it installed and see where it goes from there. Yeah, again, it was day one. I didn't love it on day one, but there are a lot of other games that maybe day one weren't great. I saw the art and was like, oh my god, I love you. Really? Okay, so there were some, at least of the light art that I liked. Most of the shadow art I was not a fan of, but and a lot of the 3D like the chibi models was not a big fan of those. Was not a big fan of those, but some of the light artwork for characters, like some of the character designs, were actually really good. Now it'd be nice if there were humans in the game, but no, I thought the character designs were actually pretty good. Was not a big fan of the chibi models, but. I like the Centaur Lynn. She's probably the highlight. I'm not a big fan of that one. Like, some of the ones that I like so far have been... Let's see. Hottie and Rose. And then there are some other ones that I'm like, ooh, I haven't met them yet, but maybe. Like, how do you even think of that? Make Dimitri a lion? Sure. That makes sense. But why is Lynn a horse? That is a very good question. A very good question. Treeman, thank you for the hydrate. Have you tried the new Fire Emblem game, Treeman? We were doing that yesterday. Like, literally right after it got announced.
Stand still.
We were playing it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this says 55% on my goal. Let's go ahead and take a second here. 62. You see that little bump around, like, what is it? Like 1 p.m.? I could have sworn I drank something around like noon. Because hi Papaya! Nick, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Make it a big one. That was a pretty big chug there. Welcome in, guys. How was stream? I'll give you a shout out. Dinar, welcome back. Yeah, no, she's the highlight for me, not because I like the design, but because it's so dumb and goofy. I do kind of like the designs for both Hottie and for Rose. And now a Fire Emblem Shadow streamer. We streamed that for like 4 hours yesterday, maybe 4.5 hours yesterday. I was trying to give it a chance. I was never big on like the whole like premise of like Among Us. I'm a horrible liar, by the way. So I was not a big. I was not like super excited about that whole like social. What was the how to describe the gameplay? Social decision or something. I can't remember. Greatest Nintendo mobile game since Fire Emblem Heroes. Should have a call with them later today. So, but okay. So we gave it a shot. There's nothing really Fire Emblem about it except for the fact that there's a weapon triangle. And even then, the game emphasizes like long-range magic. So it's like, why is there a weapon triangle in the first place? Social deduction, thank you. Fast real-time tactics. Yeah, it's real-time. There's an active, it's like an active time battle kind of thing. So it's not even like the game. Again, aside from the fact that there's a, did I give a shout out yet? Aside from the fact that there is a weapon triangle that is not even like emphasized. They emphasize long range magic, not the melee weapons. But it doesn't even matter. You can attack any enemy from any range, anywhere on the map, and you can't even control your movement. Like, nothing about this game is Fire Emblem. I will say though, we did like a lot of the character like designs, like the artworks and the art style of it. So those were pretty good. And then we actually really did like the music. We were playing the game and listening to the music. The music was pretty good. But yeah, how was stream? Sword of Convaleria. Okay, I haven't heard that one. Let's do the Twitch shout out too. How was stream though? I started stream late today, so this is gonna be a relatively short stream. I can go for like another hour at most. So we're mostly just kind of doing dailies. We can do a couple polls for Saber's Light Cone. We missed out on Saridra because like we still haven't gotten Saber's Light Cone, and now at this point it's getting close to the end of 3.6. We haven't heard anything about them extending the crossover banner, have we? Have we? Because I'm prioritizing Saber and their Lycone. We got Saber finally, but we're prioritizing their Lycone now because once it's gone, it's gone. I should have enough to get it before it goes away, before the end of 3.6. Now, if we know it gets extended beyond that, I can relax a bit and maybe try for Evernight. Let's see. Kyle Swifty, welcome. I haven't heard anything about the crossover banners as far as I know. Yeah, I haven't heard anything recently. Gonna try for a March and then all in for Saber. Yeah, see, oh, because here's the thing, guys. I have a spreadsheet. I keep track of how many pulls I get per day, so then I can figure out, okay, on average, how much do I get? Here's the trend line. Here's where I expect to be, you know, by this update and by this phase, or phase and this update and all that. And right now, I will barely have enough, I think, to get Saber's Light Cone before the end of 3.6. The banner was confirmed to at least run through 3.6. But unless we hear about an extension, I now have to focus on, because again, if I barely have enough to get them before the end of this update, I have to get it, because once it's gone, it's gone. If they say it's going to last longer, like let's say 3.7, then I can relax, because that's another, what, that's another 130 pulls-ish that I can expect to have before the end of 3.7, so that I can maybe try for Evernight now, or I can maybe try for Cyrene next update, you know? What's your average? Let's pull it up. Let's pull. You guys just want to see it? Here, hang on. Let me. You guys want to see my spreadsheet? I'll pull it up on my iPad. Hold on. I want to make sure there's nothing showing up. Close. Oh my god. Hold on. The iPad does like windowed stuff now, so I have to. Numbers. I want to know because it'll help me figure out how to plan to. Yeah, well, I mean, your average might different because again, maybe not for Star Rail at least. With Genshin, it's a bit different because I started Genshin so late. But with Star Rail, I started I think in what 2.0, which is, I mean, yeah, it's not 1.0, but it's still closer to the beginning than Genshin when I started Genshin. So here you can see my chart. I love data and kind of just figuring things out. So on the left here, I literally keep track each day how many pulls I have between everything, like just like Trailblaze tickets or whatever they're called. The paid thing from doing that, because I do the monthly subscription. I don't do any other top ups or anything like that, but I do the monthly thing. Anything from like, you know, when you get a 4-star, so you can essentially get a pullback, stuff like that. Hey, Kamal, welcome in. Did you play more Among Us? Not today, but I'm gonna come back to it. Spreadsheet is in his head. That's a talent right there. Hey, Wade, welcome in as well. So yeah, this is my spreadsheet. So I keep track, and then you can see on the side there's the trend line. This is how much I expected to have by that day. So you can see here on like where I'm highlighting right now. In Genshin, I was a little bit ahead of a trend line. At the moment, I'm a little bit under trend line, like about 10 under. Star Rail, I've been basically just spending everything as I get it. So right now we're trying to get Saber's Light Cone. ZZZ, I haven't pulled for a lot of characters, so I have a ton of pulls. And I've just had good luck recently. Welcome, Weeb. If you like data, numbers, and spreadsheets, you're gonna maybe. Come on, we'll think about it. Okay, so let's see. My average for Star Rail, let's see, what's the formula I have here? 2.96 pulls per day, roughly. Now, I'll reset this soon. I'm not going to bother resetting the trend line or re-zeroing it every day, because, again, I'm spending as I get them to try and get Saber's Light Cone. Once I do, I'll re-zero it, and then we'll see where I'm expected to be once I have another target in mind. Next target, probably, if I can pull for Evernight, great. Most likely my next target that I'll have enough to actually pull for with a good chance of getting them is probably Cyrene. 3.6 main quest. I have not. We're starting the main quest for 3.6 on Friday, tomorrow, basically, because let's see, Tuesday I had Marching Band rehearsal, and that goes late, so I didn't have a ton of time. Yesterday, what was my excuse yesterday? Oh, yesterday we were pulling for. Well, okay, initially the plan was we were going to stream the polls for Evelyn in ZZZ. But then, freaking Fire Emblem Shadow drops out of nowhere. So, all right, guess we're streaming that. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, for Star Rail, my average is roughly about 2.96 polls per day. Genshin, it's about 3.11, which is actually surprising because I feel like the other games give us more. But the thing with Genshin is like exploration is a thing, so I can like find chests and you know, do all that kind of stuff. Okay, good luck, Tanuki and all. All right, wait, are you heading out? Oh, you're talking about just 3.6. You can see here, guys. I also keep track. I also graph everything out, so you can see here. The gray line is my polls, and the thinner gray line is the trend line. So you can see for Zenless Zone 0 is gray. I believe Star Rail's green, and Genshin is blue. So right now we're climbing Genshin. I'm a little below trend line at the moment, but we don't have any targets. We haven't had targets for a while. So my next one, we're gonna try a few pulls for Yalan, but the main targets coming up are gonna be Columbina and Alice, which Alice is probably gonna be second half. And then These are my records on like how my polls have gone on everything. There's a lot of red here, which is basically a 50-50 loss. Green is a win. Gray is either a guarantee or they're on a standard banner. So you can see here. I'm 3 for 3 at least on Chronicle Wish and Genshin. But unlimited character banners in Genshin, what am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses. Star Rail, there was a stretch here where I basically went like 2/3 of a year with no wins. So we got Aventurine, we got Robin, and then no wins until the Herta. Damn it. Like, here's the thing though. Genshin, you gotta appreciate the capturing radiance thing. Can you just use a website for this part? Probably. I don't know. I just really like kind of like building this up and kind of like keeping track of all this. But yeah, maybe that'd be nice. Oh, thank you for the hydrate treatment. ZZZ, I've had actually pretty good luck. What am I? 6 and 3. Six and 3 on characters, 3 and 1 on weapons or engines, whatever. So, and I have all the standard characters in ZZZ. I have all the standard characters in ZZZ. I'm still missing 2 in Genshin. Like, that's why I haven't used my freebie pick yet, because I'm missing Mona and I'm missing Diluc. But I'm gonna wait until the end of that freebie pick is available to see if I get one of those 2 before that freebie pick goes away. Because then if I get, like, let's say I get Mona, then I can use the free one for Diluc. So, yeah. Or I can go for Kutching, because she's currently C3. I can't get any of that, like, Mastro Stella Fortuna yet, because no one's C6. Kutching's my highest con at C3. Limited, I have a C2 Moika. But literally that's it. I don't have anything higher on a 5-star at least. Currently 2 50-50 losses in on HSR. Hopefully that changes for Cyrene. Ooh. Yeah, I had win streaks in all 3 games of 3. In Genshin, I got Skirk, Moika C1, Moika C2 in a row. So I'm currently still on that win streak, so hopefully that stays that way. Star L, at the same time I had a win streak there. I got Finon, Treebie, and Sunday before I lost going for Hyceelans. And then ZZZ, I had a win streak of 3 as well. Yuzuha, Yanagi, and Alice before I lost going for Evelyn. We did eventually get the Evelyn. It just took a lot more pulls. So. All right. Let's see. No shame if it's part of the game experience. If you keep doing. Yeah, I like the data part of it and kind of planning and predicting and stuff like that. So again, the fact that I can see like, oh yes, I'm gonna have roughly 196 pulls when Yalan's banner starts, and then like if I were to keep saving up, by the time we expect Columbina, I will have 392 on the day she drops. So, all right, gotta go sleep. Thanks for showing me how. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Thank you for the raid. You have a good rest of your night. Get some rest. Yeah, today I can sleep in because tomorrow I start at the school that doesn't care if I'm late. All right, let's keep going here. We're gonna do our. Oh my God! So wait, hold on. How does this work now? Let's just. There we go. Yeah, Star can run in Windows now on iPad. Where'd my controller go? Here. I can start saving throughout the rest of this update since I don't got to worry about getting Evernight anymore. Yeah, I would like to try for Evernight, but right now our priority is just Saber's Light Cone. How many pulls do I have? I have enough for... I'm 5 Jades away from doing 4 pulls today. Can I get 5 Jades somewhere? I think Saber has a message for us. Can you see this? Master, can you see this? What happened? I knew you'd still be here. I knew it. You won't leave just yet. What do you want to eat this time? I'll treat you to something good in Cienjo. No, it's just... Before I leave, there's a question I must ask you. At the Puppet Night, are you absolutely and completely certain that nobody else has seen it? It's too late. Sorry. Archer, Lancer, and everyone else has seen it. Let's see. How should I put it? While it's an honor to be admired by future generations, it still feels pretty embarrassing when it comes to myself. Especially that puppet. It's made to be rather wise, uncanny, adorable. Am I answering like what I think or what I expect them to finish their sentence with? Very adorable. You think that's adorable? Never mind. No point crying over spilled milk. If seeing it can make you smile, then that sculpture of a king has proven its worth. Then can I flex it? My ultra ancient evil god figurine? No. Message failed to receive. 5 Jades, we can do it. 4. Yeah, I remember the puppet. Yeah, I remember the puppet. Initially, I was like, what? What a puppet? And then I remember when we were supposedly in Camelot. Okay, we got 5 Jades. That is enough now to do 4 pulls for not you. For Saber's light cone. Now, I'm not on a guarantee yet. But I do have 38 pity. Let's do 4 polls, chat. Can we get some Lilith emotes in the chat, please? For good luck. Which, yeah, 38. 38 pity so far. We can do 4 polls. Again, I should be able to guarantee this thing before the end of this 3.6 update. I would prefer to get it before the end of Evernight's banner so I can try for Evernight, but we'll see. We'll see. Lilith emotes in the chat, please. Thank you, Weave. Here we go. 1 pull. Come on, right here, right here, right here. Come on, come on. Or at least give me a 4-star so I can get that entire pull back. How's the game frame rate for you guys? It looks choppy on my OBS, but it says the frame rate of the stream is max, like 60 frames per second. So let me know if the game looks choppy to you. Like super choppy. If it's just a little like frame drop here and there, it's no big deal. All right, another pull. This will take us up to 40. It's fine. Okay, thank you. Nothing there. 4-star. Come on, 4-star, please. Hey, Destiny. We're at 40 pity. Remember, not a guarantee. What happened here? We're doing Saber light cone pulls. This is 41 pity. Not guaranteed. Come on, come on. Ah. Any luck? Not yet. That's 41. Is it gonna be good? A good 50-50? Hopefully. Because I have like no pulls. Did you get anything yet? Yeah, not yet. This is 3 pulls in. Alright, last one for today. This is gonna be 42. The answer to everything, chat. Do you guys get that reference? Oh, 75-25? Even better! Come on. What's hard pity again? Is it 80? Right here. 75% HSR. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 42. Wait, 70? It's 70? Are you sure? I thought it was 90 for character. Oh, 4-star. Let's go. Can we be something? Pull back, pull back. Let's go. We get another pull, chat. Lycone's guaranteed on 80. Right, that's what I'm asking. 80. Or I was asking for hard pity. Hard pity. Hold on. We have another pull. Free pull back. Yeah, this is gonna take us to 43 now. Alright, here we go, guys. Lilith emotes right here. This is it. 43. Here we go. No, come on. Another 4-star. Come on. Give me another 4-star. We just keep doing this over and over. Right here. Come on, purple. Purple. Let's go. Let's go. It's purple. Let's go. Another one. 44, chat. You could buy several. I could. Hang on. This is gonna be 44 though. Let's see what we. Let's see what we go with this. 44. Because remember, Evernight's banner only just started, so we have plenty of time. Here we go. 44 right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, purple. Come on. Give me another one. Give me another one. Purple. 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 Ah, that's okay. I did not expect to get 2 free pulls back. So that's actually pretty good. Good luck on some. Thank you, Tree Man. We're at 44 pity. Still hoping we win. That's 75-25 apparently. No purple, yeah. That was pretty good though to get 2 in a row. Alright, so we're at 44 pity. Again, we should be able to get them before the end of 3.6. I'm just hoping we can get them before Evernight's banner ends. But that being said, even if it's like near the end of Evernight's banner, at that point it's like, do we even try or do we just save for Cyrene? At that point we probably just save for Cyrene. So oh, thank you for the hydrate, Tree Man. Alright, so we did our dailies here. 1000% Cyrene, yeah. Well, okay, so what I'm saying is that if we get Saber's Light Cone now, and we still have like the majority of Evernight's banner, we should have enough to try for Evernight and still be able to get Cyrene. But what I'm saying is that if we get Saber's Light Cone by like, and there's only like 3 days left of Evernight's banner, then it's like by that point we're not going to be able to get a ton of pulls. We might as well just save them for Cyrene. I still have 2 more Twitch drops to go. Ooh, okay. I'll try and stay on as long as I can. Alright. Maybe on a day when I have a bit more time, we can just start this nice weather for Dromus's event. Tomorrow we are starting the Trailways mission, just FYI, guys. If I was free to play, I feel forced to break it for her. I haven't felt that need yet. Oh, what's this reward guide? Is this the thing you were talking about? This reward guide thing? Gift of Odyssey. Yeah, we have tickets from that we're getting. We can get 1150. Okay, so from all these things, what's the try not to laugh challenge? Oh, coming soon. So from all of these, it looks like we can get 2150 jades plus 10 tickets. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start the Trailways mission tomorrow because I'll have more time tomorrow. And then Sunday we can continue it. Saturday I don't have a ton of time, but we can do a little bit. Yeah, and free down hung, yes. Alright. Let's do my other dailies. Let's do ZZZ. Bum 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 bum. Treeman's trying to get me hydrated before the end of the day. 11:33. I don't know if we'll hit 100%. Have you done the redeem code? Nature Side gives you 50. Yeah, I've done all the codes. I'm checking every day on like Hoyo Lab. Like, any codes? Any codes? Give me codes, please. I should probably add that into my chart. So we had what? Before the free ones, we had 4 polls today. Right, and then lag there. So I didn't hear if you saw the message. Have you done the redeem code? Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I check Hoyo Lab every day. So I did get the redeem code, the recent one. So we're caught up on that, and I am always checking for more in case there's any more. Because I need the jades. Squad return. Actually, let me check first if the ones we were getting are still. Oh, you're tired. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, anytime there's a code, I always check Koi Lab, and I try and post it in our Discord too. I'm out of jades after the Evernight disaster. Okay, looks like these are still the best ones. So, oops. Did you guys see that the voice of Hadi in Fire Emblem Shadows is the voice of Moika? Went to 80 plus for her and then lost at like 70 plus for her Lyco and then had to go to, like, yeah, I remember you mentioning that. That's unfortunate. That's kind of like my when I was playing for Evelyn, because we had enough to guarantee, so I wasn't too worried. But I was hoping to get them early, or at least lose early or something. I don't know. But we ended up going to Soft Pity, losing, and then going past Soft Pity again even more, and then before finally getting Evelyn. We still have over 200 pulls, but it still stings a little, you know? I love Serval, but I want to shove her brother into Meat Grinder. That's not nice. Oh, let's wake up them. Yeah, so again, sorry for the late start to stream. So the stream won't be that long today. Tomorrow, I don't have anything going on, so... Okay, gotta go take care and all. Bye. And have a good one. Thank you for dropping by with a raid. You have a good rest of your night. And again, we'll start the 3.6 storyline tomorrow if you guys want to be here for that. Saturday, I get home late from a competition. Not sure what we're streaming yet. If I get home sooner than I expect, then we can continue the Star Rail quest. But most likely, we're going to probably doing something else. I was doing so well polls-wise going to the updates. Yeah, and again, it's essentially a crapshoot. So it's like I always assume I'm gonna lose. That's why I have the whole spreadsheet. So I plan so that I can go for the characters I really want with enough pulls to guarantee them. That's why I started doing that. If I didn't have enough to guarantee them, I probably wouldn't go all in. Like don't ruin everything. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. If I do lose my 50-50 on Sarini, hope they give me Blade or another wealth. The only one I'm missing is Fushuan. Wait, hold on. Only missing Blade. I want E6 Wealth, so both works well. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm just missing Fushuan. I don't know if any of mine are C6, but
It's over.
E3 currently. Only also I'm okay with the Sela. We did get another Sela recently. What do you guys think Sela is gonna be like in Genshin? Assuming that the Saritsa is essentially strong.
Resistance is futile.
So assuming that, what do you think? Like, what kind of role do you think, or who is Sela gonna be in the grand scheme of things? And assuming Snezhnaya. Depends on whether she's Sela or Veliana. Wait, what's the difference? We're missing Yanqing as well, but he's not important and I don't want him. No one wants Yanqing. I kind of feel bad for them for that.
My blade is already sheathed.
Hey Tree, welcome in. How are you doing today? Have you tried the new game? Aegis Arcila is more of Valonia. Who's Valonia? Feels super shy and timid. Valonia is not.
Resistance is futile.
So Lupus says Primal Shadows would make me wanna play Ike games because it's full of furries. You haven't tried it yet? We tried it on stream yesterday. I'm not super impressed. I am gonna keep up with it for a little bit just because I want to see how the story turns out and stuff like that. But I wasn't enjoying it a ton. Like, it's not like the worst game ever, but Seal has like another person inside of her, if I remember correctly, in Impact 3rd. Wait, what? How does that work? So you understand, Seal has a Moon Knight situation. So Veliona is this like another personality, or
It's over.
but they're just XPs though. They're not necessarily the same person and entity. They just look like them, right? I see negative comments about it, but can't say much if I haven't played the game. I'll try it this weekend. Yeah. Okay, I will say there are things to like about it, namely like character designs and music. I did not enjoy the gameplay, but the gameplay didn't feel anything like Fire Emblem. The only thing about it that was like, oh yeah, that's Fire Emblem, was the fact that they did a melee weapon triangle. You know, swords beat axes, axes beat lances, lances beat swords. But the problem is, the game emphasizes long-range magic instead. Like, and even if you were using a melee weapon, you can attack any enemy anywhere on the map from any distance. I don't think it's lasting long. We'll see. I was pointing this out earlier. Like, even Fire Emblem Heroes was very bare bones at the start. It's like they had to make changes very fast in order to keep it going. Viona's also red, while Steel is purple. What's up, the fanboys and fangirls? Because I saw Lynn and Dimitri in there. I don't know if I would call that Dimitri, but wait, Dimitri's free. Yeah, it's not a gacha. It's not a gacha. There's some random elements in terms of like getting like drops and stuff like that, but I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Does Dimitri, though, if you look at his art, Be more like Veliona is why I want Silverwolf to have a Veliona who's actually like Sela. Since Silverwolf is also a Bronya XP, just of early game Bronya. Okay, I think I've heard that too. It's the final callback. Oh, I gotta do this. This ends in 3 days. Anyways, gotta get back to Destiny. Bye. All right, have a good one, guys, and thanks for dropping in there at least and saying hi. Hope everything goes well. My deadline on my credit card is on October 10th. Am I supposed to pay it before the 9th? Wait. Okay, when you say your deadline, are you saying that's when you get your statement or when when the statement payment is due? Because you have a statement date, and then from the statement date, you have usually a month or slightly less to then pay. Like your payment is due within like a month or so of the statement, of getting the statement.
Do you?
Huh? You don't.
If you need a mission,
Oh, wait. I'll protect you from any danger.
Level up. Generally, if you just look at it, not the beast form, but the normal one, it looks like Dimitri just with lion ears. Let's see. So it's better to pay it off before the no, because you need the statements. Because okay, so let's say you buy something that's like $500, and you put it on your credit card. You want it to show up on your statement because that tells the credit card companies and the credit bureaus that yes, you are in fact using your card. Because you want to show that you're using your card, but at the same time, once you get the statement and you're like, okay, here's your bill, pay it off, and make sure you always pay it off before the actual payment due date. I usually pay it as soon as I get that statement, so that way, like, I don't have to worry about it, right? So I even have it set as like a reminder. So once you get the statement, pay it off right away before the actual payment due date. Oh, Tree Man, thank you for the hydrates. Yeah, so Atri, you want to show that you're using your card, get the statement, then pay it off before the due date. You got it on the 10th. Okay. So I mean, yeah, if you wait, let's see, I haven't gotten it until the 10th. Wait, so your statement comes on October 10th, yes? When's the actual due date? You should be able to also look up when the due date is. I know at Chase, mine's like, I think it's like 4 days before a month. But yeah, if you get the statement on the 10th, I would actually pay it as soon as you get that statement, so that way you don't have to worry about it. And then I would set a reminder every month on the 10th or even 11th to be like, hey, pay my card bill. You can also choose auto pay, but I like to manually pay just so I know, like, oh yes, I have enough in my account, we can cover this. I'm new to this, so they don't show me a due date or anything. Okay, but it says statement date is on the 10th.
I shall follow your orders.
Looking for it.
come on.
I'll help you win. Well, standing by. Good, ready and waiting.
Open the credit card on the 11th. Okay. So, but it says statement date is on the 10th, right? Send Dimitri art and Fire in general. You can check it out. Oh no, I've seen Dimitri's art. Yeah. Because usually when the artists for Faye, or in this case Shadows, when the actual original artist posts about like on Twitter, like I was in charge of illustrating this character, I was in charge of illustrating this character, I usually favorite it and then quote it, or just reshare it. Right, 0 plus. I think it's 26, right? And 56. 207. So 207 pulls in ZZZ. Charlotte, welcome in. How you doing today? Well, I do check daily on the Discover app when the statement comes in. Okay, so I'll not forget. That's good then, yeah. Yeah, because the last thing you want is to have a late payment or whatever be overdue, because that kills your credit score. As long as you have a good record of paying off your bills on time every month, that'll help your credit score. Don't listen to anyone who says like, "Oh yeah, you want to carry a balance every month." No, pay it off. Because if you carry a balance past the due date, then you're subject to not only having to pay it back still, but you are also you're like liable for paying interest. Not supposed to pay it off immediately. Wait. Trying to decide on my yearly non-gory horror movie for Halloween. I'm not supposed to pay it off immediately, like before. No, yeah, don't pay it before the statement comes, because you want the statement. Because when you get a statement, that essentially signals that they have also sent your essentially your statement, your bill, to the hold on, I lost my train of thought there. That's supposed to pay it off immediately before you. Yeah, you want them to send you the statement, because at the same time they send you the statement, they send it to the credit bureaus, and then that shows the credit bureaus and the banks and all that you're using your card. If you pay off your statement before it's actually issued to you, then your statement is going to say that you owe $0 or close to it, and essentially it's going to show or tell them that you're not using your card. You want to show that you're using your card. But again, you pay it off before the due date. I would just pay it off as soon as you get the statement, so that way you know, like, okay, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if it looks like you're not using your card, or anything like that, you can actually have your credit score dropped. Do it in the comments. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Thankfully, I was about to pay it off. Just needed to know. Yeah. And again, you learn these things over time too. Why the game changed? Oh, I'm just doing my dailies. The game category is still Star Rail, because again, I'm only in these games for real short anyway. So you should still be getting your drops. Yeah, we're just doing dailies. Should I hydrate again? It's almost midnight. Bum, bum. All right. But yeah, Mark. So I'm just doing my daily. So we're going through all the games. Category should still be on Starro, so you're getting your drops at least. Because we'll come back to Starro. Past reviewers, these are the non-gory horror movies we're watching Halloween. The Shining. Is that really not gory? Um. Let's see. Shining, What Lies Beneath, Quiet Place, and Quiet Place Part 2. As for this year, I have a few that I consider, among them Alien and Halloween. Actually, yes, no one's entered to spill out in The Shining. Oh, they don't like actively spill out? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen like clips and there's been like blood everywhere. So, or stuff everywhere. But maybe you don't actually see it. Hey, Lana Bird. Has the wrong category. We're just going through daily, so we're literally in these games for just like a few minutes each. Thank you for telling me this. Definitely learn and will continue to learn about this stuff. I'll also tell my sister. Yeah, and again, if you ever have questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Like this is stuff I wish I knew when I was starting out, because like this is stuff I kind of figured out over time. Like, oh, this makes more sense, or this is better, and yada yada yada. So. Played the Fire Emblem. We streamed that for like 4 hours yesterday, like 5 hours yesterday. Literally like 45 minutes after it launched, we already downloaded it and we were streaming it. There's one bloody kill in The Shining, and there's a scene where the kid imagines blood pouring out of an elevator door. But I can handle blood. See, plenty of my own as well as those other people, and even my dogs. Don't ask. Okay. See, you know what? I can't handle like scary or like, or I can't handle movies like that. Like, you know what I'm okay with for Halloween? Halloween Town. Twitches. Oh, what's that one? What's the one that it came out with a sequel like a couple of years ago? Finally, after after decades, with the three witches. I forget what's the name of that one again? It's a Tars. Thank you for the hydrate. Hocus Pocus, thank you. Like that, those kinds of movies. I'm fine with those. Thank you for the posture check. All right. If you're familiar with the CBS series NCIS, you might recognize the actor. I know I haven't seen NCIS. I mean, I know of it, but I'd update something about my weight loss. Lost 13. Oh, congrats! So I used to weigh 335 now, 322. I know I'm chubby, but I'm trying to lose and reach 250 pounds around my birthday. That's pretty good. Congratulations. I should probably start exercising. Sean Murray. There's so many people named Sean Murray. Timothy McGee on NCIS. Okay. Did What If for a while? Yeah, didn't they come out with a new one like a few months ago? They have a new one that's called Marvel Zombies. It's another animated one. I'm not big on zombies, but I hear this new series is centered on Kamala Khan, which now I kind of want to watch it.
Add Astra.
Stretch, thank you. So, ever seen Pretty Little Liars? No, I haven't seen that one either. Let's talk about What If. They had 3 seasons of that, yeah. And then there was like a What If, like a zombie episode, and then people were like, "Oh, this is cool," and so now they made a whole Marvel Zombies like series. Let's see. If I take my meds, don't want to end up crazy again like last week. Okay. Are you able to take them like soon? Sonic series, for example. What if Sonic 06 was... I remember when it came out. Crafts. No, I gotta hit the sack. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, we started late, so it's okay if people can't be here for that long today. I totally understand. Have a good one, Charlotte. Thanks for dropping by. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll start earlier because I want to do the Star L story quest, or the main quest.
Add Astra. Thank you for
We're just doing our dailies.
rebooting.
I already hit 1200 in Stygian, but on hard.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred. If you ever...
Let's see. Yeah, since I already finished Stygian, I don't actually have to do the battles right now. So I'm gonna go. Oh, no worries. Yeah. Sorry for not being here too long. Again, yeah, I started streaming late, and I can't be on that late anyway either. It's past midnight. I probably should wrap up. It's because we already did our Genshin dailies. So I'm just gonna check how much polls we have, and we'll just raid off to someone. Week has really been rough with. Yeah, literally almost did. Oh yeah, no worries. Take care of yourself, Atri. For 3 years on the phone company, I'm still no, don't beat yourself up about that. Like, yeah, 3 years might seem like a long time, but honestly, it'll pass before you know it. Like, it's just one of those, like, okay, you live and learn. Like, you made a mistake, and okay, well, now you know for next time. So I wouldn't beat yourself up over that. Things happen, you know. $22 plus, okay, so 166. So I'm 15 below trend line. So I do want to start doing some exploration stuff. If I had more time, we'd probably do some Genshin exploration today. All right, Mark, are you still here? Did you get enough drops? Because I'm going to wrap up now.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Alright, where are we gonna send you guys? Hey, Mesa's doing Genshin. She's doing the rhythm game that I love. Was myself at that time. I wasn't taking my meds, and it's my own consequence for not taking them when I need them. Yeah, again, like I said, you know, sometimes stuff happens, and you can't beat yourself up over that. It's a learning, I guess, process or teaching moment, I guess if you can say. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up here and send you guys off to Mesa, because they're doing the Genshin rhythm game that I love. They're playing on an easier mode, but again, I am a musician, so I probably have that edge there. If you're subbed, copy the Hype Pies. Guys, remember, it is September for a few more days. Help support the stream, get a discount. Twitch covers the rest of it, so... you can also use the old raid command if you are able to use your channel points to get the Hildebonk emote. We're gonna rest for now and have a good night. Alright, you have a good one, E3. We'll be back again tomorrow. We're gonna raid Mesa because they're doing the Genshin Rhythm event that I love. They're doing easier modes, but again, I feel like I have an advantage because I'm a music
I'm a
teacher.
little out of practice these
If you're not
days.
subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Follow on social media, guys. Join the Discord. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Star Rail Trailblaze quest. Trailblazer quest? Trailblaze quest? I don't remember. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Wait, Tanuki? Why? What's up? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You're getting me a head start because it's already Sunday, so or Friday. Sunday. It's already Friday, so I'm getting a head start on tomorrow.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Let's see how much that was for Friday here. Friday, woo! Already at 5%. Look at that.
I'll think about it.
4 ounces. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks again, Treeman. I appreciate that. Always looking out for me. You guys have a good one. Go say hi to Mesa. Tell them they're playing the hardest difficulty.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
There'll be an extra fee for that. About it. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. an extra
I'll
fee
think
for
about
that.
it.